What's up everybody, Jay here, back with another video. Today I'm just giving you guys an update on the 7.5 gallon cube and the 10 gallon. I'm gonna give you guys a detailed overview of my 10 gallon because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. But let's check out the 7.5 gallon real quick. So right now with this tank, I'm using a Finex clip LED. This is the Planted Plus clip light. I'm using the Deep Blue Professionals nano filter. I'm actually just using one sponge in there right now. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but that sponge is actually from a Fluval Aqua Clear base sponge. So you can get those at PetSmart. I think you get 3 of them for like $3 at PetSmart, I think. But yeah, as you can see, the crips are starting to get a little taller now, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm really wanting them to get real tall and kind of like lean forwards. That way this whole area down here in the front is kind of like shaded, but who knows, we'll see how it goes. So they're crips, so they are going to take a long time to grow in. They grow pretty slowly, but I'm being patient with this one. So this tank is probably going to look just like this for a really long time. I'm hoping that this will be my my long-term setup. That way I don't have to mess with it, and I need to make a lid for it. That way my cat stops drinking all the water out of it. Anyways, let's go check out my 10 gallon. All right guys, so here's the 10 gallon. I did this video before, but I didn't use any words. I kind of just put stuff on screen. So I have an Aqua Clear 30 filter. This is 150 gallons per hour. I'm just using one big bio bag and one big sponge and some filter floss, which is why my water in here is always super clear. But my heater is an Eheim Jaeger 50 watt heater. These heaters are amazing. If you don't have one already, go buy one, you won't regret it. Current USA Freshwater LED Satellite Plus, or whatever the name for that thing is. It's something like that. It's a current light. It's really nice. I'm using Fluval Stratum substrate in here. It's doing absolutely amazing. The roots are just absolutely insane. My snail problem is back, but honestly they're taking care of all the algae, so, or at least the algae growing on the driftwood. I don't really have any algae literally anywhere else. There's nothing on the glass, nothing. But yeah, the stand that it is on, I actually made this stand myself. It looks pretty cool. I spray painted all the edges black. Looks pretty nice. I actually have this board here just to block out the sound from the timer because it's kind of loud. It makes this like real rickety noise, and I sleep right here. So yeah, down here I have my temperature. Right now it's sitting at 79, which the Cardinals love, by the way. This is the infrared sensor for the remote for the light, and I got some drawings and stuff up here. There's a bed of fish and some stuff over here. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this stuff, but down here I have some aquarium salt because I did have a 2.5 gallon hospital tank down here. I got my API freshwater master test kit. Got some Melafix down there, some aquarium salt, my food that I feed them. By the way, I do feed the tropical flake mix from Tetra, and some good old-fashioned freeze-dried bloodworms. And over here is all my fertilizer stuff. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet or not, but when I set this tank up, I poured a bunch of Osmocote Plus into the bottom first, and then poured my substrate on top of that. And it is safe as long as you have a nice thick layer of substrate and you're not constantly moving stuff around like I usually do. But my shrimp are still doing really well. So as you can see, there's an Amano back there. There are 3 Amanos in here, and they do a really good job. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this tank. So I just love this tank so much. Just everything in general. The stand, the stand, I really like the stand because it's like a nice rugged, like, it looks home built, but it looks nice at the same time. It's not too bad looking. I was thinking about adding some shelves in there, but I've been feeling really lazy lately. But yeah, the tank is doing amazing. As you can see, I'm just absolutely in love with this tank. Let me show you guys the 20 gallon because I know you're not going to like what I did to it, but it is an experiment as of right now, so let's go over there and check that out. Here's the 20 gallon. My plans for this are pretty big. I took everything out. The only things that are in there now is some crypts and some dwarf sage and the black lava rocks and one little piece of driftwood there. If you haven't noticed, I did put my 10 monk tetras in this tank. I want this tank to have a really high bio load. That way, when I do put my plants in here, by the way, I'm gonna be filling this entire tank with like just a ridiculous amount of plants, and most of them are gonna be sword plants. So stay tuned for the updates on this tank. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah. All right guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next video.